Hi Shell Point, welcome to another edition of Healthy Eating, where today we're talking about the benefits of Corvina, a fish that is good for brain health with the added benefit of being good for your heart health too. I'm Christy Skinner, your Senior Director of Healthcare, joined by a newer face to the Shell Point campus, John Thorpe, Director of Connections, who's going to guide us through some of the great benefits of this specific fish.
In preparing for this discussion, I was shocked by the fact that people consume far less fish compared to the FDA and USDA recommendations.
So John, how much fish should we eat?
According to the USDA, we should eat about 8 to 12 ounces per week. But according to some internet bloggers, they state that we should have about 1.5 pounds a week. Clearly, that's a significant difference. So you may not always get accurate information from the various websites. So I fact-checked some of them against USDA, and in fact, there was a significant difference. So as I said, according to USDA guidelines, we should consume about 8 to 12 ounces a week, and we're still eating less than 5 ounces of seafood a week. That's better than we were a few years ago, but nowhere close to the 8 to 12 ounces of seafood per week that we should be eating, according to the most recent USDA guidelines. In fact, the USDA has an incredibly beneficial document that you can download from the internet that talks about food consumption recommendations not only for fish, but for other foods as well. The U.S. is the second leading consumer of fish in the world, behind China and ahead of Japan. It's still an amount that's dwarfed by our national appetite for chicken and beef. Janet Riley, Senior Vice President of the North American Meat Institute, says Americans ate approximately 59 pounds of chicken and 51 pounds of beef in 2014, double that of our seafood intake.
So John, let's talk about the fish itself, because Corvina, I've never had it. I don't know if you have, but is it good? What type of fish can we compare it to in taste?
Corvina has a mild, sweet taste with firm and flaky flesh, which is pinkish when raw, but cooks up white. The flesh resembles snapper. In South America, Corvina is regarded as a prime table fish and is very popular for ceviche.
Ceviche is delicious. I know it's a very popular dish down here in Florida. It's because you can get fish all the time, so I'm sure that's going to be a popular request for residents. So John, when you were doing your research, you listed off 20 different names for Corvina, and here are just a few of the other names that you can recognize it by. You can recognize it by drum, which I know that when my son goes fishing, he often catches drum, California white sea bass, Chilean croaker, and Japanese sea bass. So one of the nice things about this episode and the series that we do is we talk about the many health benefits of the whole foods that we present. So can you give us a little bit of insight, John, on some of the benefits of Corvina?
Sure. Fish is an excellent way of eating healthy proteins because it has less saturated fat than meat. Even whitefish is considered a lean food. Besides protein, this food provides a good supply of omega-3 essential fatty acids, which are found in oily fish such as sardines, salmon, tuna, and anchovies. These help prevent heart diseases, provide our body with good cholesterol, and reduce high blood pressure. They also provide our body with vitamins A, D, and B, which is crucial to the body to function in an optimal way. Eating omega-3 is crucial for brain development and optimizes brain functions as we age. They're also a source of calcium, iron, potassium, iodine, sodium, and magnesium, minerals needed for proper bone and muscle health. We suggest buying fresh fruit instead of frozen to maintain as many nutrients as possible. It's also important that it's prepared in a healthy way, grilled or baked, to avoid adding extra calories by choosing fried or battered fish.
I know that when we were younger and growing up, I think the only way to eat fish was fried. And now the trend is certainly to grill it, to bake it, to do anything but fried. But I will tell you, every once in a while, a good fried fish is really good. But I understand why you're recommending the healthy way. It reduces a lot of calories, it reduces a lot of saturated fat, and grilled fish is delicious. And we do have so many options here in our area to get wonderful fresh fish right from the Gulf, and it's just delicious. So you can really enjoy the taste of the fish when you don't fry it and cover it in the batter and all the unhealthy fat that you cook it in. So when you talked about omega-3, you and I were joking before we started filming, you hear about omega-3 fatty acids all the time, and we never really understood all of the benefits and the nutrients that they provide. So can you go into that a little bit more and describe how good they really are for your body and for your brain?
Yeah, it's interesting that you say that, because I heard the term many times but never knew really what omega-3s were or what they did. But I did learn that they're fatty acids that are essential, that our body cannot make itself, and therefore we must get them from our food. Omega-3 is essential for our health. It reduces the likelihood of developing blood clots, which benefits and protects the heart. It benefits our brain by improving concentration and performance, as well as reducing depression, and eliminates fats. Many people choose to take omega-3 as a supplement, but the best way to gain the benefits is through the food we eat. Scientists attribute most of the heart-healthy benefits of fish to omega-3s. They have nutrients that have been shown to improve cognition in adults and aid the brain in the development of babies.
Excellent. Well, I am always excited to be able to host our venues in different areas around campus, because we have so many great restaurants that can prepare food in such wonderful ways. And we're here at the Banyan Grill to present Corvina in a way that Chef John has prepared it for you. And so we'd like to bring him in to show you the way that he's prepared Corvina at the Banyan Grill, so you can come in and try and enjoy it at Banyan. So Chef John, if you'll join us today, we'd love to see how you've prepared Corvina for our residents to try at the Banyan Grill.
Today I have a pan-seared Corvina. It's pan-seared with cornstarch, so it's still gluten-free. And underneath I have a red cabbage, apple, and onion puree. So you're getting the sweet and sour with the almost fried fish. It's pan-seared, so it tastes kind of fried. It's got a crispy topping. And then asparagus.
I love that you mentioned gluten-free, because not only do we have residents that are really mindful of their health, but we have a lot of residents that have gluten sensitivity and other sensitivities that we try to be very mindful of in our healthcare setting and our non-healthcare setting, like in independent living. So I really appreciate that you were thoughtful of that in your preparation today. So thank you for showing us that. And so if you'd like to come to the Banyan Grill and try Corvina here, remember that they have it prepared here for you in one way, but all of the restaurants on campus, from independent living to assisted living, have Corvina prepared in a different way. So come try it here at the Banyan, and go try it all around campus for the next couple of months and really enjoy the wonderful benefits, the health benefits and the brain benefits of Corvina. And on behalf of the Banyan team, John and myself, we thank you for joining us. Until next time, stay healthy, Shell Point.